Family, this is Queen T, and I'm here just to say that Martin Luther King Day has a very profound presence in my life as well as in the life of New Era Detroit and our members. It reminds us to envision the route that we're on as an organization. Today I heard my brother Skrill on the panel along with a few others, and it was beautiful and it was intellectual and it was well needed. All power to the people.
We have on our panel today from New Era Detroit, James Skrill Jr.
I ain't no joke. I used to let the mic smoke. Now I slam it when I'm done and make sure it's broke. When I'm gone, no one gets on, cause I won't let nobody press up and mess up the scene I set.
Perspective on the image of the Black people through music and beauty and how it's seen through how it affects our young people.
I would say it starts at home. It's the family. You know, I didn't grow up like that. I mean, I heard it, I went out into the world and I seen it, but because of my upbringing and roots, I didn't indulge in different things like that, you know, because it's the community also. We have to get back to family. It all starts at home. When the home is found and structured right, that's where the roots start. The roots will never deteriorate. They're gonna set strong and be solid. So when they get out into the world, it never veer off. It'll come back to the roots.
With it being 2018, what's important, we have to embrace the activism that Martin Luther King Jr. put forth into the universe and grab hold of that and keep that up front and mobile, because that's what we need to do to shake it up, Black power.
Nowadays, there's no proper protesting, but previously there was, because now they're making you get permits. And if you don't have permits, they want you to have, you know, you're getting fined for different things like that. How can that be proper protesting when you have to upset? You're acknowledging I'm about to do something, so they're already pre-planning your protest. So how can it be proper if we're giving them the upset, like, oh, we're about to come out here and shut down Woodward Street? They already have snipers at the roof. They already have dogs on the ground. So how is that proper protesting? Previously, let's say Martin Luther King, the boycott. Nobody, it was word of mouth going across the room, going across the world, we're gonna shut down the bus. They didn't apply to shut down no bus, to sit in diners. If they would have sat in the diners and asked for permits, what would have happened? They would have been at the doors and wouldn't have let them inside. But guess what? They already had the people inside, and that was proper protesting. So we have to get back to protesting without all the permits, without letting our people know, or letting the people that we're protesting against know what is going on. That's why you have to have meetings. Then social media nowadays will pick it up. But you don't protest what you're about to do before you protest. That's kind of that.
Peace and love, everybody. My name is Peter. We're in Detroit. I'm here at Detroit. UofM Detroit Center, actually, for the MLK Day event, support my brother Skrill. I love the message and everything, but I feel like, and I also feel like what we're doing today, with the whole panel and everything, is relevant to MLK's later speeches, which a lot of people don't even know nothing about divesting from these industries and these big corporations and whatnot, and being about Black love and Black power, and that's what New Era represents.
So if the issue is supported by the powers to be, then you're not going to have a problem. They're going to highlight those issues. But if it isn't, then I don't care how many permits you get. I don't care, you know, whether you follow the rules. You still going to have opposition to your protest.
That's right. Follow up, you are. I was talking to Mr. Shipp before we took the stage, and he was talking about the accountability that we did with the church demonstration. We don't use the word protest, we use the word demonstration. But the accountability, it was an accountability to the Black churches inside of our communities. It wasn't anything dealing with religion. As New Era Detroit is a circular organization, we have people that walk all different faiths, background. It was going towards the economics. Churches is open 2 days out the week, really a Saturday and Sunday, and they bring in about $8 million in those 2 days. But these churches is not investing into Black-owned banks. These churches inside of our community is not doing community outreaches. They think the community is their congregation, when usually if their congregation can go to the bank, they can't get a loan. We have the biggest foreclosures inside of Detroit right now. We got about 68,000 homes that's about to be in foreclosure this coming March. Letters will be sent out. Detroit tax-based auction for foreclosed homes is like the biggest. So when we talk about protesting and hold people accountable inside of Detroit, we're gonna focus in Detroit right now, because this is where we are right now. This is the blackest city in America. This is baby Africa, as we call it. We're still a city that was built for 2 million people with a population under about 700,000, and we're still 80% black inside of America right now, inside of Detroit. So as us, we need to stay focused on our self-accountability inside of our community. We have to continue to hold ourselves accountable. It's not protesting the other cultures or other powers to be. It's really protesting against ourselves and holding each other accountable to take action inside of our community. So we demonstrate that by holding ourselves, being self-accountable inside of our community. So each one of y'all, I want y'all to hold yourself accountable, to be self-accountable inside of your community, inside your situation when you leave this area today. Hold yourself accountable to build up the next generation. Hold yourself accountable to even build up your generation that you're fighting with. It's gonna be a fight. You're gonna have naysayers on anything that you do. But long as you have that dream and have that courage, just like Martin Luther King said, it starts with, it's a dream at first, but you have to have that courage to continue to fight, no matter what no one says.
Peace and love, family. It's your good brother King Ron here on MLK Day down at the University of Michigan, honoring his legacy and what he stands for. Just want to say peace and love to the family of Dr. King and everything that he stood for. I like to say that he still lived through me. Peace and love, Black Power. We're down here at the University of Michigan on Woodward on MLK celebration, honoring his legacy. It really inspired me to get out here and stand up for what you believe in and stand up for your people. So keeping that, continuing that legacy for you, Dr. King, and your family.
The media defining who our leadership is, what a protest is, as you said, Mr. Bell. I mean, it's just something that we've got to check every time we deal with them. And anytime you're doing one of those shows, if it's a live show, when the mic's on, you're the host. Don't wait on a host that doesn't have your agenda to push your agenda. Push your agenda when the mic goes on.
I'll touch base on that too, because being with New Era Detroit, the media does portray us as a, I don't even care what they portray us as, because we're the source. The source is us. And, you know, we are predominantly, we are the fastest growing pro-black organization in the country. Now, a lot of people don't know, my case got acquitted January 27th with the media painting a picture of us last year, in the streets doing our hood to hood, cleaning up the community. I was attacked and abused and physically assaulted by Detroit Police Department. Anything that we need to see inside of our community, we have to do it. But the media portrayed us as something totally different. That's not just happening here, that's happening all across. As we're facing still members of our organization that's facing charges in Chicago. Now Chicago was a whole different story. We was cleaning up the community over in Inglewood. Everybody here in Inglewood and Chicago is the worst neighborhood. No, it's not. Actually, it's not. Though the community over there in Inglewood is working together to unite Inglewood. It's the powers at hand that picture and make you think Inglewood, Illinois is a bad community over there inside that community. As we was cleaning up, we was assaulted at the end of our demonstration cleaning up Inglewood. We was assaulted by Chicago police. But the media portrayed it as something totally different. But when you stick with the source of what we was doing, you have to stick with the source. The image will never fade away or never get detoured as long as you stick with the source. But if you keep on going to media, which is incorporated and combined about, I think what is 5 media companies that owns all the media around the world. It's just 5 different corporations that does that. How can I get a whole different picture if 5 different companies are sitting at one table on all different networks? I don't care if it's Fox, I don't care if it's NBC, CBS, whatever. It's just 5 different individuals that has a whole bunch of different companies and feeding us with different media. Okay, so we have to make sure that we stick with the source.
Yeah, today is Martin Luther King Day, and I just feel so honored to continue to do the work that he set out here for us to do. You know, he said he had a dream and it's a mission. You know, people don't understand that some of these, revolutionaries is what I call them, or evolutionaries, this is a lifestyle for them. So, you know, his lifestyle and his life and his sacrifice, I'm glad to be sitting here today, a product of his life and his sacrifice. So, you know, the dream lives on forever. All power to the people.